A very good afternoon to one and all as we welcome you to the Queen's Royal College ground here on Serpentine Road, literally, as they get ready for this Tiger Tank's Coca-Cola Intercol opener between Mucurapo West and Blanchisseuse Secondary, and the Blanchisseuse team in the blue strips. And of course, referee Shalise Hood is making sure that everything is A-OK and everybody is ready to go. And we should get this one on the road pretty soon. So any minute now, we should get the opening whistle, and there it goes to start things off. And Blanchisseuse immediately on the prowl as they get moving upfield. But Mucurapo trying to basically pierce that barrier quickly. And they've been able to warm up. I don't think the Blanchisseuse players have had that opportunity. And it's been, I suppose, a long drive for them. And now they have to now try and see if they can. That's an infringement, but I'm sure they'll try to settle in as best as they possibly can. It's not, I don't think it's their fault. They arrived here just moments before kickoff. I'm sure they'll try their very best here, but this is going to be a tough ask for them as they try to come to terms with everything that is going on at the moment. Mucurapo do trying desperately for an early goal. They get a chance here now to swing this one in, and it comes inside. It's not cleared very early, but eventually they're able to get it out of harm's way, and it's right back into the quagmire to get them started. Lovely ball down that left-hand side. And again, Mucurapo trying to get Matlin going. And but they lose out here. But they have possession once more. And they're still trying to make things happen. Mucurapo now with the cross in. And it's just headed away, but not very far. Blanchisseuse having a tough time getting it out of their own half. And eventually now they may still try to bring it upfield, but being robbed of it here quickly was Bob. So it's now going to be a bit of an ask here now. The Blanchisseuse team trying to settle in, their captain tripping this one forward, and there is a tough tackle, but broken nicely for them. Blanchisseuse not really able to settle just yet, and having a tough time getting a foot on the ball, literally. And now they're under some pressure because Laurie is heading towards goal. Has a shot and hits the post. Well, it came right back out, and no red shirts there to follow up. But Mucurapo West trying to come out of it, and a quick challenge that results in a free kick as Marcano was the man who was brought down. Another ball played up, and immediately it's coming the other way. Mucurapo now trying to build quickly. And another attempt going over on that far side quickly. It goes in. The goalkeeper is coming, and he was in some really no man's land as Clark came well off his line and eventually got the ball into touch. There's another ball played forward here, and he's on his way again. Tyrell Laurie trying to get a ball across, and that's not going to worry goalkeeper Kirk. very much. Simon Kirk is a small man, but he has a pretty decent kick because he got it over the half line. And now it's a big butt jostle for the ball, but Blanchisseuse will take it out. Makano trying to get involved there. Still neither team really settled just yet, but they're trying their best to here's a chance now, and this is a good opportunity for Makano. Has a shot straight at the goalkeeper, and he certainly got behind the defense then, but he couldn't place it away from the goalkeeper. Clark in goal for Mucurapo West, and they come calling again. Another opportunity to play the ball inside. They let it run. Laurie leaving it out there. No, he decides to play it, and he didn't have to really touch it. And in the end, it came up, but he really didn't have to touch that one. All he needed to do was sell the dummy, and that might have been better for them. Ross trying to get involved there. Here's a cross ball coming, and it lands there, but they're still not able to get it out of harm's way, and eventually they do. So this is going to be a tough ask for Blanchisseuse, but they're showing good solid defense so far, at least trying to keep things in front of them. Here's Makano again trying to get it upfield, but not able to get it on target. Still Mucurapo West trying to settle, but they haven't really been able to take advantage of the possession that they've had so far. Again, the long ball, they're playing it. Here is Kirk. He was just scratched literally in the face as he was trying to shake his man. So they won a free kick, and trying to sort themselves out. They still have the four men at the back. Played short, but it's one back. Now the captain, Williams, trying to get something going, and it's easily defended by Mucurapo. To no one in particular. And Williams again, still with the ball, looking for a shot. He decides to go wide to Kirk. Kirk put it on the left foot, and he has a shot, but to no avail. It was wide of the mark. So a kind of a nervy start for Blanchisseuse, but they're beginning to come into the game a little bit more now. So they'll try their best here now to bring this one forward. Mucurapo West having opportunities but not able to capitalize on those early chances. So now, can they bring something out, bring it comfortably out of defense? Bailey trying to get it upfield, and it's going to be a quick throw in. I thought they were going to take it quickly, but they decided against it. Now they're going to make the throw, and the control is not very good. And that is going to be an easy call for the referee. Just putting it there, Quintero not really handling the ball properly, controlling it. Again, blocked on defense, and he should be in an offside position. Yes, he is. And you may be hearing some noise in the background, and that's the QRC Scout Troop. And I don't know if it's part of their rituals or whatever it is, but it certainly is noisy. And then a careless pass, really, to no one in particular. I'm not sure what he was trying to do with that one. And they just set them up, and that is going to be a free kick now. And for no good reason, he just turned and hit the ball. Didn't even hit it out, just hit it. And now his team is under pressure. Really a careless attempt at a clearance there. So again, this is the Tiger Tank Coca-Cola Intercol, and these teams trying desperately to move on in the competition. This is win or go home kind of thing. It's a knockout. But it's a good opportunity for these teams, these players, to showcase their talents. And they're lining up this free kick here, and it looks as if Makanu is the man trying to see if he could sort something out. Not much by way of movement in the area, and now they've decided that they will change the kicker. Here's the ball played inside, and the goalkeeper is quickly onto it, and Clark immediately bowls the ball out. And it's another opportunity, but it's another offsides, and leaving a little too early, Laurie. So what looked like a promising move goes to naught. So now it's an opportunity for Blanchisseuse to try to build something here now, and not having much luck. It's another infringement that stop-start game. There's something that they're going to have to look at. But it's another opportunity for them to get the ball forward for Mucurapo West. No goals yet in this encounter. Chance here. Here's a shot really from that distance. He was trying to go home. Andrews, Jamani Andrews certainly. And now he loses the handle on it. Here's an opportunity, a shot, and that's a goal! Brilliantly done indeed. And Kirk Abraham, really, the ball given away by Jamani Andrews. And just like that, it's 1-0. in the 15th minute of play. And the run of play, now Mucurapo West with a chance to quickly respond, but Newton couldn't keep it in, and but he does win a corner for his team. So against the run of play, Blanchisseuse stuns Mucurapo West with a sweetly taken goal. Here is the corner coming in and headed away initially, but still battling for it and not able to control it. Kirk again, the man who scored the goal, is racing forward and trying to get back involved in it. Had a shirt pulled, but it still remains with Mucurapo. Battling hard, trying to get in front of his man there was Bailey. And nothing doing, the ball just hit downfield. It's going to be a goal kick once again for Blanchisseuse secondary. So they've taken the lead here and really stunned the Mucurapo faithfuls. So here they'll try again. The ball just being played around in midfield, and there's another one that just goes wide once more. The defense not able to really take care of business, and it's going to be another corner kick. So I'm not sure if Dan Clare is going to come over to do the honors. He took the free kick the last time, didn't get much height in it. And so they will try it again. Ball is played short, back to the captain Williams. He tries to drift inside, looking to chip it in the area. Has a shot going towards goal, but it's not cleared away by Andrews. And they do have possession of the ball. Still another shot coming. The goalkeeper parries it and then able to clutch it wide. And Dansley Clark doing well on that occasion. And once again, Mucurapo West, he didn't even need to play that ball. He could easily have allowed it to go into touch for the throw-in. But instead he tried to keep it in bounds and then made a meal of it. Here's another ball played down to place, trying to get Terrell Laurie in play again, but he loses out. Williams, the captain, picks it up and is able to get it upfield once more. Nice ball played inside. Turning, twisting, and doing his stuff here. That's the goal scorer, Abraham. Goes past two, and the third. Now he goes for the return ball. Can he get a shot off? Tries to play back inside. They do get the shot, but it's partially blocked. And they do have Macano up there with it. He's looking to turn. Here's another ball played inside, and the goalkeeper comes and claims it nicely. Noriega was trying his luck on that occasion. So they're not settled for some reason. Glasgow now, they lose the handle on it, and streaming forward is Ross. But again, it goes out. So it's been a kind of a topsy-turvy start here. Mucurapo West started well, but now that Blanchisseuse has settled, they're the ones doing most of the running, and Mucurapo somehow can't seem to find their teammates. immediately headed away. Matlin coming back on defense to help out. So 1-0 the scoreline here. A sweetly taken goal by Abraham Kirk. And now they get a chance. Laurie was trying to break away there, but not able to do it. So another free kick. Mucurapo with numbers in the box. Kwame Jack trying to get it in that region, but it's easily intercepted there by Dan Clare. And now they're having problems handling the speed here. Another opportunity. Can they return the favor? Here is the shot. He was thinking about it. The goalkeeper is scrambling, and he was trying to get to it. Clark couldn't. Referee Shalise Hood, of course the daughter of former national women's coach Richard Hood. Now here is another ball played forward there and just taken out of harm's way there. Jamani Andrews trying to get it on that left-hand side, that left channel where they seem to enjoy their attack. They focus most of their attacks down that left-hand side. Mucurapo, West. So now another chance. This time it's going to be a corner kick, and Mucurapo now will be hoping that they could capitalize here with this. They've been sort of knocking on the door, and then all of a sudden the game changed in front of them. And now they get a chance. They played short. Here is the cross. In the area it comes and headed away, and still no red shirts around the ball. Everybody's just backing off now and allowing the defenders to bring the ball out. So certainly Mucurapo trying to get numbers around the ball. They play the ball back inside again and getting across there now. A shot coming, but it's wide of the mark. So another chance for them to get things started. Williams with a big hit upfield. And the ball is allowed to bounce and almost fooled everybody there, but Kamani Andrews was able to come across, but he can't keep it in. I think he's still reeling from that first goal where it was really his fault. He allowed the ball to run, allowed the attacker to get a tackle in on him, and then was able to slip it past him. Andrews cuts inside nicely, still running with it, and again he's put under pressure, and this time the referee bails him out with an infringement inside the area. Mucurapo now really haven't settled all that well. For some reason they just seem a little disorganized now. They started brightly, but now they're having real difficulty connecting with each other, and they're being overrun here now. This man is working very well indeed. Still going, has a chance to play the cross. That should be a goal. It is goal number 2. Marcano Aaron Makano on spot with a simple tap-in in the 25th minute, and all the work again done by Abraham Kirk. So a real reason to celebrate here because they go further into the lead here now. Who needs time to warm up? They're probably saying when you could put on a display like this, because it took them a few minutes to settle down, but once they settled, things really started to look good for them. And they get the second one, Aaron Makano with a simple tap-in. So Mucurapo West really now have to pick themselves up here and try to do something. Ball play down that right channel and hoping, of course, to get Newton going. Newton might win the battle though, still going. So they need to do something. They really need to wake up a little bit here, Mucurapo. Mucurapo West, that is. Trying to see if they can pull one back here now. They went one behind after 15 minutes, and now they're two down after 25. So this is jersey time. Here's the ball played in. The goalkeeper comes and saves it, and eventually Simon Kirk drops on it. Now it's really a Kirk party in this team. Simon Kirk is the goalkeeper. The man who scored the first goal and set up the second one is Abraham Kirk. And there's another brother, Roger Kirk, number 9, running up front as well. Now with a chance to take it is Ross. He's trying to chip it in, but it's not going very far. So another chance here for Mucurapo to get something going towards goal. The ball played in, not very well executed, but it may still fall for them. And eventually now they have to retreat and on defense, play some defense. Makano streaming forward, looking for something. Cuts inside one man, looking for some support, not much there. Does the smart thing, keeps it, and then plays back. One Kirk to the next. Abraham to Roger. Roger back to Abraham, and then he loses the handle on it. Williams, though, he is going to play a nice ball down that flank, down that right channel. And it's only played upfield by Mucurapo West. They control it. And but they can't go very far with it. Still trying their best here now to get some momentum going down that right-hand side. And eventually they get it inside, but the control is just not there right now. And they're just trying to handle things. Ozier Danclair in the mix, trying to get the return ball, but unable to do so. And now they're able to get it upfield quickly. Roger Kirk trying to free it up on that far side to Danclair. Andrews. Paul. And again, they're just hitting the ball into that crowded area, but they're losing the handle on it. Brown trying to control it. Andrews with a strong tackle again. And another one played upfield. And still trying to run with it. Now they're trying to give it back to him. This is danger here for them now. He's still going. Slips it through and he scores! That's his second of the afternoon. And Abraham Kirk has taken this game over. 2 goals and an assist. The second one in the 29th minute. And just like that, it's 3-0 now. And Mucurapo West are trying to figure out what hit them. They started the game so positively and so brightly, and now they're missing tackles, and Kirk is just having himself a field day. with them. They can't tackle him. He seems so strong, so much stronger than all of them. And he's full of running at the moment. And some would say it might be that fishing thing up, that sort of fish broth up in the Blanchisseuse there. There's the difference right now. There he goes again. This is a great ball. He's quicker to it. He's trying to slip it past the goalkeeper with the first touch, and but he just didn't get the control on it. He reminds me a lot of Lobo Joseph, father and son. Here's a nice little back heel by the other Kirk, and this time was Roger Kirk trying to get it up there. Not able to control it. But again, Blanchisseuse just coming forward with relative ease and riding the hot hands of this man who's on the ball now. He goes for a first-time effort and takes a deflection. It goes behind. It's going to be another corner kick for Blanchisseuse. They're leading by 3-0. And I must warn you, the QRC band is warming up. And that is always an addition. I don't know if it's a welcome addition, but it is an addition. Sometimes I feel to just wait until I show up on campus and then they decide, here's a cross, not a particularly good one, but it's still allowed to bounce in the area. And now they've played it into touch, so they're going to get a goal kick, Mucurapo West. They need to get something here because Blanchisseuse have really taken over the game. And it's one man who's done it all, Abraham Kirk. Trying their best to keep going. Now, a bit of a sprint down that left-hand side, but nothing doing here. Quick on the recovery there is is Ross, and he takes it into touch for the throw-in to Mucurapo. Now they'll do it over again. And quickly, a substitution. And that might be a substitution based purely on the size and the speed, or the lack of size, because Jaheim Ford was not able to stay with. Suleiman is on now. Here's a chance now. Can they get the ball into space for taking his time? Has a shot over the bar. Well, again, you could see him sizing it up. Aaron Makano, he's already scored one and was close to goal number 2 there for himself. And again, another beautiful pass, nicely weighted pass there from Abraham Kirk, and almost paying dividends in the end. Blanchisseuse pouring it on right now against Mucurapo West, causing them real problems as they try to bring the ball out of the back. And they do get it down on that side, cutting inside his man, going well. And now Suleiman, who has just come on with a chance, but again, coming over quickly and tidying up, is the captain Williams. And they're on the move again, Blanchisseuse. Another chance here, but Mucurapo trying to bring the ball out and having a real problem doing it. Now Laurie is going over there. Can he get it past? He cannot. Good sliding tackle there by Kareem Vinson, and it's coming the other way now. Still nothing doing. Can't get the handle on it. Ball played out there, and that's going to be a tackle, a little sliding tackle. And Suleiman, who has just come on, trying to get involved. You can see him picking up Dan Clay. Dan Clay is a very diminutive figure. Ball played in there and it's played away. Nice ball played, just trying to get in there. And goalkeeper Clark was there. The offside flag was up. Still playing. Here's another shot. The goalkeeper has to try and defend it. Another one going across the face of the goal. Just missing that far post, but not by much. And again, there was Abraham Kirk who was getting that final shot on, but it just wasn't on target. Just missed the far post, but not by much. Now a chance here. This could be a great opportunity for Mucurapo, but again, they can't get the handle on it. And it's off to the races again. Trying to do that, he's getting inside his man. This could be problems here again. And a save by the goalkeeper with his boot. And cleared away, trying to keep Kirk out. It's a real Herculean task at the moment. They can't seem to, they don't have an answer for him. He's too strong and he's too smart for them. Lovely ball played inside, turning away from it. Lovely ball played under that far side. Now Dan Clare with a shot, saved by the goalkeeper. Going to his left, he had to save it. It was on target. And he was able to push it away, Kirk, and does it well. So Hosea Dan Clare almost putting his name on the score sheet, except for the brilliance of Donsley Clark. Mucurapo now trying to cut into this lead, but having a real hard time doing so. Newton trying to get the ball down that flanks and play the ball while on the ground. The referee says play on. Dan Clare again, but coming back and winning the ball quickly there is Matlin. And getting it to Andrews. Andrews trying the long pass. It took a wicked hop. And just giving up on the play there was Newton, really, when he should have just kept going. And but he had already switched off. There's another ball played upfield. That's a nice one, and they're trying to get their handle on it. Dan Clare leaves it for the other Kirk. He gets it inside, plays the ball. It's a little bit of a careless ball, and now it's off to the races again. This time, the goalkeeper Kirk comes and sends it upfield quickly. Oh, but they give it right back now. Matlin with a bad pass. Here is that man again, trying his best. He looks a little bit winded now, but because it's a heavy ground, and that is going to be a free kick. So they have to find some way to get back in this game, Mucurapo West. Ball now played down the side. Newton is offside. So here's a big battle for it in midfield. Now they have a chance to run again. That's a good ball. And Macano is free. Comes back onto his right foot, still going. Still going. Now they try to play the ball over on that far side, heading towards goal, but way out, too far out. And there's much on the header. Here comes Marcano again. Plays the ball inside. That's a lovely return pass. Can the goalkeeper come? Hits it straight at the keeper, and he makes the save. Coming up there with the header, Quintero. Opportunity now for Mucurapo to try to build something here. Newton is off to the races, goes inside his man nicely. Can he get the cross in? Still going. Tries to go to the goalkeeper and had it saved. He had a man in the middle and he really should have used him. And instead he went for the shot himself and had it saved. Ball played back here by Josiah Ross. Ball played up there, this is the other Kirk, Roger Kirk. Doing it nicely, still going. Still going, plays a nice ball inside again. And trying to get his boot in there was Dan Clare, but to no avail. So the throw taken quickly now. Trying to get across inside. Williams, the captain, looking for some movement, gets it back. Now he has a shot low and hard, blocked. Still going. And a lovely ball played forward. I don't think that's what you intended, but it's almost worked for Mucurapo. Still going with it. Now he turns away from the pressure and trying to play the ball over on that far side where Matlin is situated. And he loses the handle on it. And it's with Kirk. Still running. Plays a nice little ball inside. Go for the return ball. He'll just get it back though. And now the ball is won back by Mucurapo. But again, it's intercepted quite easily. They have possession now, another shot from distance, but way over the bar. That's about 42 minutes, almost 43 minutes gone. And it's 3 goals to nothing in favor of Blanchisseuse. Ball taken down there, Dan Clare again. Tucked it inside. Trying to slip it in for Kirk. But no, Mucurapo trying to go forward there with Jack. He still has possession. Doing nicely. Nobody can seem to get a handle on the ball. They play a lovely ball into that space there. However, the goalkeeper comes and tightens it up. And off to the races again. So the ball just bouncing around in midfield now. Mucurapo not really able to get the handle on it. Somebody has to take control of the game for them, as it is right now. A foot race. And an easy take by Simon Kirk. Andrews brings the ball down, but again, the defense is holding well. Here comes. Here they come again. Trying to do a little too much there. And now they play a ball forward, but easy take now. That is the whistle to signal the end of the first half of this encounter, and at the end of 45 minutes, Blanchisseuse with the shocker leading Mucurapo West by 3 goals to 1. We welcome you back here to the Queen's Royal College ground, where we have a real upset in the making here. Blanchisseuse secondary leading Mucurapo by 3-0. And Mucurapo in the red, desperate here to try to break this team in blue down as quickly as possible and try to get back in the game. Right now they're trailing badly and are really second best most of the time. We do apologize for the loud noise that you might have been hearing in the first half, coming to the end of that first half. And that would have been the scout troop of the Queen's Royal College the band doing their rehearsals. And here's another chance now. The goalkeeper almost got caught out with it. He was almost caught in possession there. Luckily, he was able to get it away quickly. But Blanchisseuse certainly put in the squeeze on Mucurapo. And that's another ball played up that left-hand side. That's a lovely ball back inside, just a little bit behind everybody. And they're not able to really control it as well as they would like. Now here's Matlin trying to get away from his man. And, but not able to do so. Good anticipation once again from Bailey. Bailey again trying to come forward with it. Here's another opportunity. The ball played in, saved by the goalkeeper, who just blocks it and then falls on it nicely. Simon Kirk, the young man, again not a very big man, but so far they haven't been able to beat him just yet. Down that right hand side, Suleiman wins it back there now. It's Andrews trying to get it over on that far side to Matlin. The passes are just so long from Mucurapo. They're really just trying to force it at the moment. And they're really not able to do too much with it. Ali Henry. So 3-0 here. Mucurapo badly in need of some kind of spark here now. And that's another crunching tackle there that is being penalized. And that's the captain, Jack. Kwame Jack here has been here, there and everywhere on the field so far. Actually, it looked like he's leaving his position at stopper and trying to push up a little bit more with Omaleki Paul dropping back as a wing back and a stopper sometimes. Here's the ball coming in, and again cleared away quite easily. Paul playing this ball up straight down the middle, and really there's nobody there. So Mucurapo having their problems. They're a little bit thin. They're not really putting their passes together, and very often they tend to lose the ball as they do there. Ball thrown in quickly. Chance now to get the ball inside, and the control not there. It's a shot, and it's wide of the mark again. So this is pretty much how they started in the first half. They got a couple good looks at goal and were not able to finish them off. Good control again by Kirk, and now he sends his man Hosea Danclair down that right hand side. He looks up inside, trying to get it, of course, to you-know-who, Kirk, turning and being tackled, but still going. And eventually they get possession of it once again. Helping out, though, is Makano. Aaron Mahana gets it here to Danclair. Danclair gets it back to Makano. Makano, however, losing it is Josiah Russ. but Williams is back there to tidy up for them. Now another chance here. This could be interesting now if they get the ball forward, still going, but again Williams quickly back in position to help out. But this could be where the problem is for them now. If he can run past his man, still going. Kirk still trying to get there. And then eventually he was bundled off the ball. And the other Kirk doing very well. Trying to get inside of his man. Nicely there. That's Roger Kirk. And they get a throw in. Ball thrown in and an attempt at a cross, and it's going to be a corner kick, says the referee. And there's now a slight drizzle on the ground. So this could be another interesting development here. Another chance at a corner kick. Here it comes. And headed away by the defense. Now they're trying to come forward with it. That's good play. But he runs straight into his man. Not finding much by way of support ahead of them. Still battling with it. So it's Blanchisseuse 3, Mucurapo 0. Looks like both teams are getting ready to make changes. So off is Shaquan Brown for Mucurapo, and also off is Alessandro Noriega for Blanchisseuse. That's a good ball played up there. Newton, can he run past his man? He's going into the area, and but loses out the handle. And it should be a throw-in, but the referee didn't see the deflection off Noriega's boot, and it's going to be Mucurapo's ball. Trying to keep it in, does keep it in, and only just, but it's going to be a corner kick now. Trying to turn his man there, Glasgow. So a chance now to get this one in the area. 3-0 the scoreline. 53.5 minutes gone. Ball played in a little bit behind everyone, and the shot comes, but it's taken away now. Here's a chance now on the move, and really played that ball too close. The goalkeeper is in no man's land, but luckily for him, coming across there and tidying up. Still trying to keep the ball in. It says it's a goal kick, but Omaliki Paul came across and did the needful to help out on defense. So Mucurapo throwing everything forward. And now the goalkeeper slips and falls. Luckily, there was no forward following up. And Mucurapo just seemed a little confused as to how they should approach this. They need to get one goal back. They can't score all three. at the same time. So the approach has to be one now, and then another one, and then another one. But as it stands right now, they just seem like they just want to get all three all at once, but it doesn't work that way. So they just have to settle down and play. A good sign is that they're trying to play the ball around at the back. What they need to do is get that now, transfer that into the Blanchisseuse half of the field, and try to knock the ball around the defenders. Paul shifts one, still going. Does well, gets it to Suleiman. Suleiman plays the ball inside, but it's too strong. And Acosta, the substitute, not able to get the handle on it. And they win it out. Here's a ball that comes off the hand. And I don't think he knew too much about that, Quintero, but referee Hood says it's a free kick to Mucurapo West. They're trailing by 3-0, and they really need to get something going quickly. Andrews is going to try to get this one in the area. And he does have a powerful shot, so I won't be surprised if he tries to go to goal from here. But that's going to take something special. Jamani Andrews lines this one up now. What is he going to do? He plays it across, but it's almost intercepted quickly by Roger Kirk. Now they're trying to get it back, and this is going to be problems here for them. And trying his best to get the better of his man. If he slips it inside, his teammate is free. That is problems there. Kirk is free, trying to get it, but he tries to score it from there. You really need it to either chip the goalkeeper or go around the goalkeeper. Give Dunsley Clark a lot of credit because he made himself big and blocked it. Just as Kirk was releasing the ball, he spread himself and came up with the block. But that could easily have been 4-0. And a bullet dodge there by Mucurapo. As they try to come forward quickly now, and nothing doing so far, but they have to be careful at the back. Still 3-0, and here's the ball that squirts in and is coming towards the goalkeeper. So now is the time really when Mucurapo has to try to find something, and here's another strong tackle by Williams. Kirk a little bit rushed there. Andrews though does well, kicks it up, looking for some movement. Still looking for some movement here. Acosta plays the ball inside. In fact, here's Acosta now trying to get the handle on it. Paul does well, turns away from the pressure. He's a small man with a low center of gravity. There's a lovely ball played in there, but he might be offside, and the goalkeeper does come and take it. So Simon Kirk coming into his own here. And still fighting for it, going past his man nicely. It's going towards goal, still there, and then he's brought down. That is going to be a free kick. And really, Paul came over. Both he and Andrews sandwiched him. And because they knew that he was the danger man, now he's holding his leg. That is not a good sign. And it might just be cramps, and you would hope it's cramps. But they certainly sandwiched him and buried him under that challenge. But really, but I think Kirk had the measure, Kirk had his position. The man who really came in with the sort of added reinforcement was Andrews, who was coming from behind because he was already beaten and he was just trying to recover at the time. And Andrews himself would consider himself very lucky that he too didn't pick up a card. But we approaching the hour mark. Still 3-0. And we certainly want to thank I don't know if we call him the band leader, who it is, for agreeing to just move the rhythm section a little further away while they continue their practice session, and we could bring you the commentary on the game. And I'm sure you hear me a little bit louder and clearer now, and if anything, you've lost the ambience of the rhythm section. So we do apologize for that. That's because practice is over. But I'm sure you would have been hearing the beat that the students were rehearsing in the meantime as they get familiar with whatever their rehearsal would have been about. I'm sure they have some event coming up. So here's a free kick now for Blanchisseuse. They send it in and it scores! Well. Again, that man, he could do no wrong. As he sized it up, the goalkeeper got a hand on it, but it wasn't enough. In the 61st minute, it's now 4-0, and would you believe it, Abraham Kirk has a hat-trick. Just look at it. He knew exactly what he wanted to do with the ball. The goalkeeper probably guarding the first post initially, then had to adjust, and although he got a hand to it, he couldn't keep it out of the goal. So they go further into the mire now, Mucurapo West, and they really need a miracle of sorts quickly. Trying their luck again, trying hard to get something going. They brought on Greenwich now. And they're hoping that he could give them something. But right now, Russ, it is, who is scampering forward. And Andrews comes across to do the needful. But it's going to be Blanchisseuse with the ball. They really have all the momentum and they have the goals to back it up as well. So 4-0 it is. And it looks as if Dan Clare is coming off. He has put in his shift. Russ gets it back now to Kirk. He tees it up to his brother, the other Kirk. Here's a lovely ball played inside. Nobody there to really clear it out. And now eventually they're able to just get the handle on it. Mucurapo still battling there. There's a little bit of pulling and tugging there. And the referee spotting it quickly. So 4-0, and they need something extraordinary right now. I would have to say for Mucurapo West, just to get them going. They just seem to be lacking a little bit of self-confidence at the moment. Of course, they might be shocked that they're trailing by 4-0 in this game. When they came into this game, obviously probably heavily favored. And but Blanchisseuse really, this man in particular, Kirk, has really put them to the sword. There's another ball played down there and nothing doing for them. Able to win the ball back. Suleiman turning, twisting. Guess who's there? That man Kirk, Abraham Kirk, looking at Andrews now and trying to go past him. Decides he's going to go over on that far side where he does have Aaron Makano, who scored the second goal. And that goal, remember, was teed up beautifully by Abraham Kirk. So another free kick. And Mucurapo are going to make another change. They're trying everything here now, trying to get some fresh legs on, hoping to try to figure out where that spark is going to come from. Right now, they have no answers at the moment. So they will keep trying and push to a bit of shuffling and see if they can get something going by way of going towards goal at the moment. Ball played up there. Laurie is after it. Still trying to get in there. Not able to do it just yet. And being harassed by two blue shirts. And eventually he gets it out. So Mucurapo making another substitute. Harper is on at the moment. So they're really trying hard to find something that works. Glasgow. Everybody here's a shot going towards goal, wide of the mark, and they can't get it on target again. It's been that kind of an afternoon for them. It hasn't really gone their way, and they haven't been able to really put anything together with any kind of sustained pressure on the opponent's defense. Suleiman allowing it to bounce. Andrews tidies up though. Suleiman now rolls this one forward. Acosta is in there, and that's a free kick, and that's a dangerous tackle indeed, as he put in there, and that is going to be a yellow card to Williams, the captain. So the medical personnel comes on to render assistance. So they've no doubt trying their best to get back in the game, but it's not working so far. And they haven't really been able to change much by way of their fortune. So they have a free kick now. Can they do something with this and get themselves going here? You know, it's like a boxer. Sometimes you hear boxers tell you they never got their hands free in the fight. They never got a rhythm in the fight. And this is kind of like how I would imagine Mucurapo West must be feeling now. They're trying, but they just can't seem to get anything going. But they do have an opportunity here, though. Glasgow is there, as is Andrews. Glasgow will take it, takes a deflection. The goalkeeper allows it to bounce, and then Kirk is able to fall on it. Simon Kirk, cool as a cucumber there, the little fella. And he seems to be a crowd favorite because the small gathering from Blanchisseuse are cheering on his every move. Here is Blesdell trying to get it to Suleiman, and then he takes it over the line. So it's a throw-in, but not much by way of fortune, and that should be a foul throw, and it's going the other way now. So Suleiman looked bemused that it was called a foul throw. All the while, time ticking away on Mucurapo here, 68.5 minutes gone. And they get the ball back to Kirk now. What does he do? Is he going towards goal? Curls this one in. The goalkeeper comes and punches it away. And just able to bring it out. Acosta plays it over. And they have numbers now going forward quickly as they try their best to move into attack mode now. Greenwich gets it up there. They're still going. Can they get the cross in? Here comes the cross. The goalkeeper is there. And very, very alert indeed. Anticipates well. And comes and cleans up for his team. They maintain their lead. 4 goals to nothing. That's a big ask for any team, let alone a team that is out of sync right now, as Mucurapo West might be in this game. They've really struggled to get rhythm, and they haven't really been able to do all the things I'm sure that they set out to do. Andrews trying to bring it out, but he needs to avoid that little quagmire that is just ahead of him there. The ball goes in there. You never tell where it's going to go, how it's going to bounce, how it's going to flow. Doing well, trying to come inside now and cutting away from everybody but losing the handle on it. And they're coming the other way as Blanchisseuse is now pouring forward. There's a good cross, but Andrews in the way and does well. Gets it upfield quickly. But they can't get the handle on the ball. That is really Matlin is being harassed. He does well to get a ball over. And the referee though says that it's a free kick. So time now, 70 minutes gone in this game. And a big task looking even more remote right now for Mucurapo West. When you consider their sister school, Mucurapo East, they are in the 7th place playoff to come with the hope of winning that game to stay up in the Premier Division. So they wouldn't want to bow out or to be relegated again. It has happened to them before. In fact, they've won the Intercol and been relegated. It has happened before. Here's Andrews now, trying to get the ball forward, but really they're putting themselves in trouble. The passes are coming, but not early enough. A chance for Newton to get the cross in, header, goal, and he scores! A brilliant goal scored there by Glasgow. Andwele Glasgow pulls one back in the 72nd minute, and Mucurapo finally have something to celebrate. That makes it 4-1 now. Look at it, a good cross from this left-hand side, and a brilliant header that really bounced and put the goalkeeper in some problems. He's not a big man, and once it bounced, it was always going to give him a bit of a challenge, let's put it that way, and he couldn't get to it. Is this what Mucurapo was hoping for? Can they now really settle and produce something? Would be interesting if they could score another goal and just put pressure on them. Going back there now is Kirk, that's Roger Kirk, to help out. So are we in for a real grandstand of a finish here in this one? 4-1 it is, but time becoming a factor. Going all the way back to the goalkeeper, and then the pass back from the goalkeeper almost puts Andrews in trouble. He gets it up to Suleiman, and Suleiman loses a handle on it as they now try their best to get it down, and they get it to that man Kirk. Abraham Kirk, turning, twisting, plays a lovely ball inside, but well read again by the defense. And now they're getting numbers forward. Newton on his way again, still trying to get in there. The goalkeeper can't catch it, but Newton has to continue his run. He just seemed to back off and looking for somebody to do the run for him. But in truth and in fact, he was the man nearest to the goalkeeper. So he has to continue. He has to forget everything else then and worry about getting the ball. In the meantime, here goes Macano, still turning, twisting. And eventually, they get a free kick. A little bit of pushing, says the referee. Although Andrews felt he had taken the ball cleanly, and it may not have been him who committed the infringement. So, will this be another Kirk special? I think the fans are clamoring for it. So they're bringing the free kick back considerably. And lining it up there, it looks like is Kareem Vincent. He looks like he wants to join the scoring parade, put his name on the list. So here is the chance now, taking forever for the free kick. Vincent has to be careful that the referee don't give him a card. He's standing on the ball, and the referee is ready to play. And now he has to retreat. Here is the shot chipped up. The goalkeeper is coming. He bubbles it, and it's taking it away from him. Well, well, well. There is Macano following the play, and he gets a gift from the goalkeeper in the 75th minute. And that makes it 5-0 now. 5-1 rather. And really, Aaron Makano could not have asked for an easier goal. The goalkeeper bubbled across, and there he was, Johnny on the spot, and made it. This was his second of the evening, and made it 5-1 now. And really, this has been an amazing display from Blanchisseuse. Mucurapo making another substitution, and it looks like Suleiman is coming off, but he came on as a substitute, so they're subbing the sub as well. So they're trying everything here now, under the sun, as they say, trying to get something going. And right now, it's nothing. Another ball played forward quickly. Andrews almost loses the handle on it. The goalkeeper comes out. He does well, plays a first-time ball. That's another great ball down that right-hand side quickly now. Mucurapo trying to burst forward. Harper trying to get in there. Still going, Harper. Can he get there? That's a block. And that is going to be, should be a corner. And it is a corner. Harper was running into Williams there. Williams was blocking with both feet. It was a dangerous tackle. And but he was committed to it. And more importantly, Harper went kicking, almost kicked in a block there. And you're never advised to do that. And now Mucurapo, seems like nobody wants to take the corner kick. You would think that they would want to take this as quickly as possible. But they just seem to be taking their time about it. Now, can they get the ball in? Here's a shot, a low one, really not very well executed at all by Harper. He gets it back. Now the ball is curled in, and a chance at the header, and nothing doing there. And it's played out, but they're under pressure now. A chance here to run forward. 3 red shirts against him. Roger Kirk still going, still has possession, still has the ball, and that's a good ball. Played down that right side. Makano is out there. He's going to take his time, and then looks up and sees that Kirk is still running. Roger Kirk still trying to get in there. Plays the ball back in the middle of the park, and eventually the defense gets a chance at it. He has a chance for a shot, but off target on that occasion. So almost everything they touch turned to goal for Blanchisseuse, and they're just pouring it on right now on Mucurapo West. What a turn of events we've had here. And that bus ride home, and the thing about it, and they give the ball away, and but not able to get it up field first. And here is Kirk now. He's going running again, still going. I think he felt that his man was offside. He gets it back. Here's a chance for another one, and it takes a deflection, or did it? No, it went over the bar, and a great opportunity there for the shot. You could see him thinking about it, Makano, and when he fired, he took his time, and he just got it up. Another ball played up into space here now, quickly going up this left-hand side here. Time for them to get something going, and but Newton not able to get it across. Here's another chance. The goalkeeper is under pressure, but he does well, Clark. And Mucurapo, Newton now trying to get something going. If he could get the ball forward, get it to his teammate. Matlin, he's wiped away from behind, and that is going to be, should be a card as well for Ross, who was just, Josiah Ross, just wiped his man away, and goes into the referee's bad books. 5-1 it is right now. And there it is. He just lost possession. All he needed to do was keep his man in front of him. No need for him to put in that tackle. And but he just had like a rush of blood there, and ends up getting booked for it. So now Andrews with a chance. To get a cross in. Can they reduce this deficit even further? 79.5 minutes gone. Ball played up, it's curling in. The goalkeeper comes and takes it quite nicely. And again, he didn't take it at the highest point, but he was under no pressure. He picked up the curl early, and he was right in behind it. And this young man has really accredited himself very well indeed. And really couldn't do much with the goal. Newton rather playing the ball nicely in front there, still going, and then was just barged off the ball. Greenwich. Now trying to get it up there, but reading it very well is Paul, and he still going, scampering forward, and that is going to be a free kick to Mucurapo. And again, Mucurapo just leaves the ball there. Nobody seemed too interested in getting the ball. And you would think that the first thing you do, once that whistle is blown and you realize it's your ball, is to get the ball and get it in position to start the play again. But for some reason, they just switch off and allow a good 30 seconds to go by before they actually spot the ball. And here they are, time against them now. We're in the 81st minute of play. They really need something big here quickly. Andrews trying to provide it, not able to do so. Here's a shot going towards goal, wide of the mark, and Simon had it covered. Simon Kirk, that is. He had it covered. So it's been the Kirk and Macano show for Blanchisseuse. Kirk in goal, but it's the other Kirk, Abraham Kirk, who has really shown that he is ready for the big times. The big number 8 you just had in your picture there. And he has been here, there, and everywhere. 3 goals and the assist. Now, Mucurapo trying to come forward here, still trying. And Williams just getting enough of a boot on it and concedes a corner. 81 minutes go, and we're in the 82nd minute of play. Blanchisseuse on the verge of an historic win here against Mucurapo West. And again, Mucurapo still not sure what they want to do with these free kicks and corners. Here's the ball. They left it for Andrews, but he made a meal of it. And now it comes inside, and they might be under pressure here now. A chance to run. They played on wide. It's still a good ball. They have numbers up now, trying to get something going again. Blasdell is brought down, and that is going to be a card again. This time it's Newton who is going to get the card, as he was just trying to stop his man dead in his tracks there, and didn't want him to go very far. And it's a kind of a cruel challenge. And luckily for him, he only got a yellow. But certainly, Blanchisseuse really now, they just need to run the clock, be smart, don't put themselves in danger, avoid injuries, avoid confrontation. That's the other thing that they have to avoid. Next thing you know, somebody gets a red card and has to miss the next game or something like that. So you just have to be smart here now. Run the clock and stay out of harm's way. That's probably the whole idea, the rest of the 7 minutes or so that's left in this game. But now Abraham leaves it for Williams. The captain, Jeffon Williams, he has a crack. It takes a deflection, and the wall did its job on that occasion. But here comes that man, Abraham Kirk again, plays it out to his partner in crime also. Another ball played inside, but that's going to be another corner kick for Blanchisseuse. Blanchisseuse 5, Mucurapo West 1. That's not a misprint. You're not hearing things. That's the actual score. So all the folks out there in Blanchisseuse who may be picking us up, you should be here cheering on the team. That's basically all I could say. You're missing out on one of the proudest moments in your school's history. What a result this will be. Blanchisseuse really. And I could think of a few people who would have told me about Blanchisseuse in the past. Here's a ball played in, and Andrews again coming to get to this one. But the ball just being won back by Blanchisseuse as they continue to apply the pressure on Mucurapo West and keep the ball in the Mucurapo half of the field, which is not where Mucurapo wants it at this time. Another ball played away, and then the player slipping and sliding everywhere, almost as if they have on tennis shoes. He's offside. He just left a little too early, and it all goes to naught for Mucurapo. So it's been that kind of a day for them. They really cannot get into stride, get into rhythm. And like I said, boxers often tell you that. They just couldn't free their arms. No matter what they tried, they just couldn't get going. And I think this is what Mucurapo will say here if you were to speak to them after the game. No matter what they tried, it just didn't seem to work for them. Blanchisseuse seemed to have an answer for everything. Here they come again. Another ball played forward. And this time, the goalkeeper, Clark, who has probably take the blame for one or two of the goals, but in the main, he really didn't have much of a chance with a couple of those items at all. Ball again is given away, but still battling for it. Getting involved there was Bailey. Mucurapo with time against them now. 86 minutes completed. We're in the 87th minute of play. And I think it's all over by the shouting. I'm not quite sure how much added on time we're going to have. There were a few stoppages, but I don't think it was overly so. This ball is played in tight, and again the control is not there. And Blanchisseuse doing the smart thing. They're keeping the ball in the Mucurapo half as much as possible. They can't score from there. If anything, they could make a mistake, and then you could get the ball in that part. They almost did there, and here's a lovely stab at goal, but back to the goalkeeper. If you could only hit it a little bit harder and a little bit further, it might actually have gone in first time. Mucurapo really now badly needs something here. That's a reckless challenge, and he's lucky that the referee doesn't book him because he was airborne, he was with both feet, and doesn't want to get himself in trouble at this stage. So a chance now for Mucurapo again. And the referee wants the kick taken over. So all of this is time running up against Mucurapo West. Andrews will try again. And this time the ball does end up out on that far side, but trying to get in there, but not able to do much with it. They're taking so long to get going, and eventually it's given away. Turning nicely, Greenwich gets clipped as he was turning his man, and will get a free kick. So again, young Simon Kirk comes under the spotlight now. Who Andrews will fancy his chances here now. So Jeffon Williams trying to organize the wall. So a chance here now at another free kick. Put up in the air, the goalkeeper is there, and unlike his opposite number, he doesn't bobble it, and in fact he takes it cleanly. On the left foot this time, he runs and does well, gets it forward there. Now Roger Kirk was trying to run with it, and now they just give the ball back. And here is Kirk again, playing the ball across field, but once it's played in that quagmire, there's always a chance that it will stop. Opportunity to keep running with the ball. He does well there. Wins the ball back and is going his merry way yet again. Blaisdell. And they just play the ball back in there. Blaisdell almost wins it back. In fact, he's still battling for it. And Andrews is coming away with it. But Captain Fantastic is back there. Jaffon Williams cleaning up everything at the back. He was booked earlier for a crunching tackle. And so he's on a yellow card. But we're playing time added on now. The 90 minutes are up. And this is time added on here now. How much of it the referee will play? Referee Shalise Hood is there, and Blanchisseuse could take their time now, could afford to take their time with this throw. They don't need to hurry. Just take their time and throw it. As they switch in hands, they decide they're going to leave it for Quintero. They throws it in, and that's going to be a free kick going the other way. So Mucurapo really now in hurry-up mode, but they need more than a miracle here now. They need divine intervention, because as it is right now, it's 5-1, and we're in added on time. Here they give the ball away, and the goalkeeper is there trying his best to keep it at 5, almost give it away there, and but it's still not out of the woods just yet. Still battling for it. And the players falling down, tumbling all over the place. But Blanchisseuse still going. Another yellow card, but they don't mind at this point in time. They just want to keep the ball in the Mucurapo half. You look at it again as he fell over, and the referee issuing the yellow card. So Mucurapo trying their best here now. Maybe one last ditch. How do they get this? Another collision. Players falling down, bodies all over the place. And good solid defense all the same by Blanchisseuse. Everybody putting in a shift right now as they could sense this victory. You could just hear the supporters say, no goals, just keep it in front of you. And they're really getting behind their team now, as they know that they're moments away from this historic win here. Ball thrown in, and trying to get something going. It's played a cross goal. Newton could turn away from the pressure. Instead, he gives up that responsibility, trying to turn his man, and is then upended. So it's going to be a free kick. Now he's already on a yellow card, Ross, so he has to be careful. And you don't want to be kicking the ball away. And another day, another referee might have given him the second yellow, which would have resulted in a red card. And no matter how upset you are at the call, you're already on a yellow card. You can't be so brazen to think that you could kick the ball away. In fact, you want to be as far away from the ball as possible. Time running out here on Mucurapo. We're already playing almost 4 minutes of added on time, and the free kick is really a bad one, and that is it. That kick basically sums up the day for Mucurapo West. It really was a day when they were off target time and again, and at the end of it all, they go off 5-1 losers in this game. Blanchisseuse with a big win, and there is no denying who the man of the match would be, and that is Abraham Kirk. 3 goals and an assist, and what a way to enter the Intercol free for Blanchisseuse secondary. And as I was saying, that ride up Maracas into Blanchisseuse must be sweeter than ever tonight. And I'm sure they'll be going home singing and chanting music all the way home, and reason to celebrate with their fans as well. So as we leave you here from the Queen's Royal College ground, a fantastic outing for Blanchisseuse and for Abraham Kirk. He scored 3 goals in the 15th, the 29th, and again in the 61st minute, and assisted on Aaron Macano's first goal. Macano scored 2 on his own in the 25th and the 75th minutes. Andwele Glasgow pulled one back in the 71st minute for Mucurapo, but it wasn't nearly enough on the day. And the team in blue are celebrating. Mucurapo West are probably feeling the blues at the moment as they go home, heavily defeated by Blanchisseuse. The final score here at Queen's Royal College ground, Blanchisseuse 5, Mucurapo West 1.